Hey, good morning, friends. The time is 8:17 a.m. on the 7th of February, 2025. That, of course, is a Friday, and the 8th and a Saturday for our friends on the other side of the planet. Hello, Indonesia. Hello, Vanuatu. Hello, New Zealand. Hello, Australia. And, of course, specifically in Australia, hello, Melbourne. I hope you're all doing great this morning. I really do. It is a good day, folks. My name is Lee. I'm the guy who started the group. Well, I thought it was funny. Some of you already know that. And, I've heard that you're you, and I've heard that you're amazing. And I know it's true. Shouldn't be pointing my finger. There's a nail in the end of that. That was stupid. But anyways, I hope everybody's doing fantastic today. I really do. We are sitting at 534,100 members. That's almost 1,000 more than I actually expected we'd have this morning. So, wow. Welcome aboard, everybody. I know most of you aren't seeing this, but still, if you ever do, I said welcome today for you. What are we? We're just a group that shares memes and jokes and funny stuff like that. But look at how big we are. That's incredible how many folks we have here. Just makes me so happy. I'm going to say that a lot, but I'm going to try to say that a little bit less, folks. So I have a confession. I have a confession to make to you folks. I was going to lie today. I really was. I had recorded this video last night because I've been getting so tired. These videos they really do take a few hours to do on top of everything else. So I did record this video last night. And then when I got home from work and I watched it, it sounded fake. I hated the way it sounded. It was pretending it was today. It is today, folks. I promise you. I'll show you on my phone if you want. It is today. That's stupid. But I think you know what I mean. It's the time that I'm saying it is. And it is every day. I just thought I would do that yesterday. And I didn't like the way I felt doing it. Oh, sorry if you just wanted to make sure. It's now 8:20 on the 7th of February. So I'm not lying to you or anything. We are doing this at the time I'm telling you that I'm doing it. I won't do that again. I really, really didn't like the way it just seemed so fabricated, everything. So that's it. Just admitting to almost lying to you and then feeling bad about it before I actually lied to you. So I didn't lie to you, folks. I did spend too much time on a video that I'm not using. But that's what I call paying the stupid fine. I try to do something stupid. I pay for it. That's what happens sometimes. It's called karma. Alright, folks. So I won't try to do that again. I didn't like it. I just didn't like it at all. And I don't like the idea of lying to you, folks. That's not something I do. Alright, let's go on to something real. That was real, but let's go on to something a little more entertaining, I guess. What was it? Well, actually, I'm going to talk about my day. I don't have that exciting of a day going on. Well, yes, I do. I'm working a hockey game today. I worked a hockey game yesterday, as I mentioned, and I'm working one today. I'm working a Calgary Hitman game. We're playing the Edmonton Oil Kings. Calgary and Edmonton have a great interprovincial rivalry. Huge rivalry when it comes to sports and just about everything. Economic rivalry, sports rivalry, you name it. There's a rivalry there. But they're playing the Edmonton Oil Kings. They're a very good team. But the Hitmen, holy smokes, the Hitmen have been so good this year. So we have a real good chance to kick some Edmonton butt. I shouldn't say that because I've got some very good friends in Edmonton and I hold that city in no contempt. But we're going to kick their butt today, folks. That's the Calgary Hitmen WHL team, named after Bret the Hitman Hart. If you know your wrestling, your WWE, WWF, if you go back that far, Bret Hart was one of the greatest of all time. He's still alive. I don't want to make it sound like he's no longer with us. He's just retired from wrestling. But that's what I'm doing today. The reason I'm saying that is because I want to know what you're doing today. I don't know if I'm going to get any feedback. I don't get a lot of feedback on these videos. I know there's not that many people watching. But if you do feel like sharing what you're doing today, we'd like to hear it. We actually would like to hear it. I'd like to hear it. I'm not filling out some kind of dossier on you or anything. Just kind of curious as what our members are doing during the day. I'm telling you what I'm doing. Working a hockey game. No laundry today, so that's a bonus. Alright, folks, let's keep things moving along, my friends. We've got stuff to do today, don't we? And you don't want to spend your whole day listening to this guy ramble. So I think maybe the next thing we should do, something I try to do every day, is feature a couple of posts. We have two posts today, one from Darius, and one from J.R. Ross. Now, J.R. Ross is probably a name you've heard or seen on the group, because J.R. is a very prolific poster. He's one of our top posters. Darius, first time seeing your name, Darius, but I'm so glad to see your meme. So, folks, these are two memes that made me laugh this morning. So, let me bring those up right now. I'm going to start off with Darius's meme. Bring it up right now. Makes me laugh. I understand that these creatures existed before we... I understand we had to work for these creatures before we discovered electricity. We did not invent electricity, my friends. It existed before and it'll exist after us. Darius, I really like... what do you call it? Like the owie snakefish? Alright, Darius, that makes me laugh. It's a simple little thing, makes me laugh. Well, I'm simple and I try to make people laugh, so maybe that's why I like it. Alright, and our next one, as I said, is from J.R. Ross. J.R. is one of our top posters. And always in our top 10 list of the most prolific posters. So let me bring that up right now. Here you go. You know, it's been cold here. It's been very cold here. A little warmer today. Well, still minus 21. But as I said, been cold. I've been thinking about summer and thinking about fishing. And I'm also kind of a fan of AC/DC. Well, I mean, I've heard too much of it probably. It just made me laugh. Absolutely made me laugh, and it hit well because of this whole wanting to go fishing and wishing for summer. JR, thank you very much. Darius, thank you very much. Really appreciate your posts, folks. We appreciate everybody's posts, honestly. Not just the ones that we share here. These are the ones that have made this simple mind laugh just shortly before making the video. And that's the real prereq. I'm not looking for anyone in particular's posts. I just go through our list of media on our group, and I find the stuff that makes me laugh. And these made me laugh today. If I don't feature your post, it doesn't mean they're not as good. It just means I just haven't seen them yet, possibly. And it also means we have a lot of posts here. Not too many, just a lot. And it does take a while sometimes for something to percolate up to the top. But these are two really good ones. I loved them. Thank you very much, folks. Thanks, JR. Thanks, Darius. And thanks to everybody's posts. That's really what makes this group grow. So you folks are just nailing it. All right, folks. So I do like to keep these moving along as smoothly as possible, which is usually still pretty bumpy. But I think we're doing all right this morning. Let's just take a look to see where we are, my friends. All right. So what did I do first? We came in hot, telling you what the date was, what the time was where I am, and what the date was on the other side of the world there. Hello, Melbourne. And then, let's see, we talked about how many amazing members are here this morning. And we talked about my day. I'll be working some hockey. And then I featured a couple posts. Well, I think the next logical thing to do is maybe tell some bad jokes. Did you hear about the ski trip? Started off fine, but went downhill quickly. Why did the golfer cry? He was going through a rough patch. What do cows do on date night? They go to the movies. How does the lumberjack know how many trees he's cut down? He keeps a log. Did you hear about the broken guitar for sale? You can have it with no strings attached. I know a woman addicted to collecting magazines. Man, she's got a lot of issues. I once made a lot of money doing yard work. You might say I was really raking it in. Went shopping for some camouflage pants, but I couldn't find any. Why do tigers have stripes? They don't want to be spotted. Why can't penguins play football? Because they're snowball. You know, folks, the fact that some of you come back every day for those jokes, that just says you're resilient, and you rock, and you've got an awesome sense of humor. Not necessarily in the fact that those jokes are funny, the fact that you can laugh from those jokes. That says more about your sense of humor than it does the quality of those jokes. Because as we say right at the beginning of the segment, I'm going to tell some bad jokes. I love it. I really do. And I love the fact that some of you come back every day. I love the fact that Rose told us a few videos ago that she comes back for the jokes. That makes me feel good. And I know there's a few other folks out there that are coming back for these jokes. And you know what? I love the fact that you come back for these jokes. Makes me feel really good. I was going to say, maybe I question your sense of humor, but I don't. I don't question your sense of humor at all. I appreciate your sense of humor, and I appreciate you coming back, folks. I appreciate you if it's your first time ever watching these, and hopefully it doesn't scare you away. I do it every day. For better or for worse, I do this every day. And I'm hoping it's for better overall. Oh, and speaking of jokes, these jokes get tougher and tougher to do every day. Not because I think there's any issue with the jokes, because I have to find new jokes every day. And this is getting rough. It's hard to find jokes that I haven't told that are worth telling, especially when they are these type of jokes, these one-liners or these dad jokes. So why am I saying this? I got a request, folks. Have you got some jokes you want me to tell? I sure hope you do. If you do, please send those jokes into jokes@wellithoughitwas.com. That's jokes@wellithoughitwas.com. Or you could even leave them, as a comment in one of these videos. But if you do that, please, if you can, tag me. Just throw my name up in there. Or if you're posting, say, memes that you think would be good jokes, because a lot of these memes are actually just jokes written down, and you think they would be something I could use for one of these videos, post your meme. But tag me in your meme if you can. If that gets to be too much, I might have to ask people to stop doing it. But you know what? I think it's worthwhile trying, because I want some jokes. I don't want to stop doing the joke segment. And I'm not a big joke writer. I mentioned a couple days ago about a joke that I did write a long time ago and performed. That was, well, it was stolen. Let's just gonna say it was stolen. But I'm not upset about that. So only one joke that I've ever written, I think, that is worthwhile. So I need some jokes. I need some material, folks. If you've got some jokes or a source of jokes, send them on in. If I can use them, I will use them. And if I do use them, I'm going to give you credit or blame. These are bad jokes. It'd be 100% appreciated, and I will thank you for those jokes. I promise you. And we're not quite done talking about that joke segment yet. You know what? Every joke segment for the last, over a week at least, I've been throwing in a penguin joke. Not just any penguin jokes. Jokes about penguins that come specifically from a penguin biscuit, or also known as penguin bars. I call them penguin cookies. You know what they are. I'm going to throw a picture of a penguin package on the screen right now. There you go. Each one of those wonderfully delicious little cookies from Mcvities, I'm going to put that logo up there. Each one of those individually wrapped biscuits has a joke on them, and then each one of those jokes is about penguins. They are cheesy little jokes. Some of them are horrible. I love them. I've been telling a joke from those packages every day for a while, as I started saying. I am out of cookies, but I have been looking up those jokes online. If you live in the UK, or if there's any other place where those penguin biscuits are very common, I would absolutely love it if we could work out something where I purchase some and pay for shipping and get you to send me some. I would love that. Absolutely love that. Because my supply is dried up. They're hard to find here. And when I do find them, I have to go to a specialty British shop, and they put an E at the end to make sure you know that it's really special. It's actually a really good shop though. But I have to go there to get them, and they're much more expensive than I believe they would be if I bought maybe a stack of them and had them shipped over. This is something that I'm hoping maybe one of my friends out there can do. One of my many friends online here can do for me, and you would not be out of pocket. I would pay for it 100%. I promise. So think about it. If you can do that, let me know. Either maybe message me or maybe drop a note on this video, and we could DM each other. So think about that. Or here's another option, and I don't know if this will ever happen because I don't think they know it exists. But Mcvities, I'm talking to you, you wonderful manufacturer of confections. Why don't you sponsor this old guy's joke segment? It wouldn't cost much. There's not that many people watching, but we've got the potential to get a lot more people, and I think it'd be kind of neat. Heck, I'll even wear a penguin hat while telling penguin jokes. I'd be happy to do that. I already throw your logo up there saying not sponsored by. I'll take that not sponsored off. You can provide me with some cookies, maybe a tiny little bit of moolah, but the cookies would really help. So Mcvities, think about it. Oh, and you don't even know I exist, but think about it if you do know I exist. It'd be awesome. You're not chicken, are you? All right, enough of that foolishness. It's only foolishness if it doesn't work, though, right? So it's probably foolishness. I've got something to ask of you. A favor. Well, 2 favors. And I ask them every day. I'm going to make it pretty quick, or as quick as I can, because I ramble about this too. Friends, when you're out and about today, if you're out and about today, peopling, amongst humans, can you make the effort to try to make somebody laugh? It could be just a little joke here, a little joke there, just a funny comment. You make somebody laugh, you do something amazing. You never know if that person is in a dark place or a good place, but if you make them laugh, that place, no matter where they are, is just a little bit better. You never know if somebody's in a dark place or a good place. People put up facades. They could be having a really bad day and you make them laugh, and that day's just so much better. Heck, they could be having a great day and you make them laugh and their day's better. Why? Because when you make somebody laugh, you elevate their mood a little bit. Even if it's already up here, you bring it up here a little bit more. If it's down here, maybe you bring it here. Maybe that's what they need to keep going through the day. Maybe it's just a little moment that just made their day even a little bit better. It doesn't take a lot, and when you do it, you do an amazing thing. You make somebody laugh, you've done something amazing, and you and I know that you're amazing because look at what we've created. We've talked about the size of this group, my friends. The group is huge because of amazing people like you sharing things that make people laugh, and that's what we're asking. Just try to make somebody laugh. And we know it's not always possible. So the second part, or the second favor that I'm asking, related to the first one, I know it's important to make somebody laugh, but what's equally important? You're equally important. So please laugh today if you can. I really hope you find something that makes you laugh today. And if we can help you with that, that's the whole point of the group, is to make people laugh. And if we can help you laugh, then we've done something good, and then I feel good. I think we're doing a pretty good job making people laugh. 534,100 members. Just stunning. That's bigger than many cities on the planet. 534,000 people. 534,000 funny people like you. I say it every day. I'm going to say it again. I like to call us the funniest city on the internet. Population us, my friends. Cheers to us. All right, so there's that favor I asked. I'm going to talk to you about something. So this portion of the video, I usually go into a bit about donations and stuff like that, and how a small donation could definitely help us out. I'm still going to talk about that in a little bit. I've got a video I'm going to roll instead. But before that, I got something I've been talking about a little bit in these videos, and I want to get some feedback. I really do want some feedback on this, because I don't want to look like a douche. So for the last few videos, I've mentioned this idea that I have, and I don't know if it's a good idea. That's why I want some feedback from you, friends. I don't want to look like a douche, so I'm going to throw it out there, and you let me know what you think, if you're even here watching this right now. As you probably know, we have a large number of members from Australia. In fact, 7 of our top 10 cities, that's where our members come from, are from Australia. I think that's amazing, and I'd really like to celebrate that. Now, my idea for celebrating that may not be feasible, and it might be douchey, that's what I'm really worried about. Somebody said something yesterday to me, so it's got me second guessing this. So I am beating around the bush getting to it. What's my idea? I want to celebrate everybody in the group, but I'd like to do something spectacular if I could, and I don't know if I can. What's the spectacular thing I'd like to do? The idea I had was to do a fundraiser on the group. Do a fundraiser on the group to raise some money. The money would be to rent a hall in a city in Australia, hire a comedian to play that hall in Australia, distribute tickets for free to members of the group in that city in Australia, that whatever city it might be, probably Melbourne. I'm sorry, I'm embarrassed about this. And with part of that money, get me down to Australia. And what we would do is, all right, here's the idea. Hire that comedian to do 2 sets in front of a group of our members in Australia, whatever city it might be. But it's not just for them. I would actually live stream the sets, live stream that show to our group in a Facebook Live video. I would also do it to YouTube and to Twitch to make sure that if anything happened on the Facebook feed, you had access to it. It'd be really easy to get to. But it would be a comedy show for us, for the group, specifically for the group. And I think it'd be something neat. Like, I think it would bring a lot of publicity to the group if we were able to pull something off like this. You know, I don't know if you remember the guy that did a fundraiser to make a great bowl of, I think it was potato salad. That brought a lot of publicity, right? I think we could, well, I don't think we could do it, but I think it would be a neat thing for us to do if it's possible. But the whole thing I'm wondering is that a selfish, douchey thing for me even to think about doing? I think it's it'd be a fun project. Of course it'd be fun if I go to Australia, but that's not the whole idea. The whole idea is to do this international comedy show for our group. I don't think the logistics are overwhelming. Yeah, there'd be a lot of work to do, but there'd be work that would be able to be done easily enough. I've got some friends in Australia who could help me with some of the logistics. But the whole idea of sending myself to Australia on somebody else's dime is what I'm worried about. So here's the idea. Let me recap it really, really fast. I've already kind of gone through it like that. So do a fundraiser to raise money to hire a comedian to do a show in here's a recap of the idea real quick. So do a fundraiser on the group to raise money to hire a comedian to do a show in a hall in a city in Australia for members of our group, and to live cast that show to our Facebook group, Well, I Thought It Was Funny, and also to a YouTube channel and probably a Twitch channel, just to make sure that if anything happens with the stream from Facebook, you still have access to it. And it's specifically for us, my friends. It would be an international comedy show for us. Now, the part that's douchey about that would be I would be sending myself down to Australia on somebody else's dime. Should I even try it? Is this cringeworthy? I think it's a fun idea. I think it's a pretty unique idea. And I just got this idea that if people are going to help a guy make potato salad, I think people might help us do a comedy show. I really want to know what you think. The way I proceed, I'm gonna base it on input from you folks. All right, that's it. That's all I got on that subject. It's a weird one, but it's one that's just stuck in my mind that I think is a possibility. And now we come to the portion of the video that I find the most uncomfortable. So what is it? It's basically a request for donations. Just pocket change, $2, $3, or $5, or nothing. It's completely up to you. We spend a lot of time in this group. I'm doing 6 hours a day just making sure that things go smoothly on the group, that we get your posts out in a timely manner, that we keep the garbage out, we keep the scammers out. It takes way more time than you would expect. Maybe too much time, and it is taking away from a lot of other things in life, and it's basically become a job that doesn't pay. So I do have something set up, and this would be not just for myself, it would be for my other admins and mods. If you do want to help out, as I said, $2, $3, or $5. That's all we're asking. But that's a lot for a Facebook group to ask. Asking for anything on a Facebook group is a lot. So if you find what we do here really fun and worthwhile, and you want to help us continue, not that we're threatening to go anywhere, we'd appreciate it. I'm going to throw this video up right now. Please don't hate me for this. Please don't hate me for this. I don't like doing this either, but I'll be right back, I promise. Friends, I got a favor to ask you, the kind of favor that I don't like asking anyone, and it's really uncomfortable, and it's really hurting me to ask, but here I am asking, can you spare a few bucks? $2, $3, maybe $5. Anything will help. And what's it for? It's to help us dedicate the time to keep this group that you and I have created going and growing. We've created an amazing community of more than 500,000 people. And this community is always under threat from Facebook for deletion. Right now we're doing really good, but only because we dedicate a lot of time. How much time? I'm dedicating 6 hours every day minimum to this group. Why? Because if we just open the floodgates and let everything through, our group would be gone. It's just the nature of Facebook and meme groups. So if you see it in your heart and you think this is a worthwhile cause and you have some spare change, we would absolutely appreciate. We have a PayPal donation page set up that allows you to donate $2, $3, $5, or as little or as much as you'd like to donate. Those are the options on the page. There's a link in the notes to this video, and there's also a QR code on the screen right now. I understand if you can't afford it. I understand if you don't think it's worth it. But if you do think this amazingly fun group that you and I have created here is worth the effort that I'm putting in and that my admins and mods are putting in, and you can spare it, any small donation is going to go so far. It's going to go so far to allowing us to actually dedicate the time that we would require to keep that group going. 5-6 hours a day. Without it, it's gone. I'm not threatening to take down the page. I'm just saying it's getting really hard every day to put that time in. So if you've got some spare change and you think this is a worthwhile adventure that we're on, you know, this what I call the funniest city on the internet, because we're over 500,000 people, my friends. If you think that this is a worthwhile adventure, a worthwhile place, a fun place to be, and you've got that spare change and you wanna help us out, we would really appreciate any donation that you can make. As little as $2, and we're not asking for any more than $5. But if you can spare it, it's really easy to do. You just click that link, you just choose how much you want to give us, if you want to give us anything, and we will shout your names from the rooftops if you do make a donation. I'm so sorry for asking this. I'm so sorry for interrupting our video together, friends. Thank you for even considering this, my friends. Now I'm going to quit bothering you, and let's get back to the video. Thanks for watching that, friends. If you're still here, I really appreciate it. Once again, $2, $3, or $5 if you can afford it. If you can't, I don't want your money. The worst thing you can ever do is ask for something from somebody who can't afford to give it. So, and there are people that would still give it because they're just givers, and I wouldn't want to put anyone in that position because that's not what we're about. Not at all. We're here because we love it, folks. That's the main thing. We're just trying to make it make sense. And I do have another little video. These are too long, but I say the same thing every day, so I just want to make it easier to get it over quick. And that is about our store. Very proud of our products. I'm very proud of these coffee cups. I'm proud of those shirts we have, those hoodies, the phone case, the tote bag. I think we've got a good line of great products. I'm going to run our store video right now. It's a little commercial I made. I'm going to edit this down so it's shorter, folks, but I haven't yet. Please bear with me. I hope you're still with us when this clip is over. Hey friends, I just want to quickly talk to you about the Well I Thought It Was Funny store. That's right, we've got some great products out there. We've got t-shirts, we've got hoodies, we've got coffee cups, we've got phone cases, and now we've got tote bags. Let me show you what we've got, folks. Here, take a look at that. We've got that 3/4 sleeve rock shirt there. I love those things. That's what I'm wearing right now. We've got their standard t-shirt. That's a Gildan t-shirt. That's a high quality t-shirt. We've got our 15-ounce coffee cup. My gosh, look at that coffee cup. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Wouldn't you love to be sipping your coffee or tea from that? I think you would. Then we've got that phone case right there. And then we've got the hoodie. The hoodie of all hoodies. This hoodie feels like a hug. Check it out, my friends. And you know what else we have? Something that doesn't get talked about enough. We've got a tote bag. Why are we talking about a tote bag? Because our amazing member, Rose Glad, got her tote bag in the mail. She loves it, and check it out. That's right, not only is this tote bag great for your groceries, according to Rose, it is great for hauling around your rubber chickens. That's what I call an endorsement, my friends. That's the kind of an endorsement I like. Rose, you rock. You really bring it, Rose. Thank you so very much. That's the best endorsement I can have. So folks, sorry for the interruption, but if you really want to help us out, check out our store. We've got something there for you. And if you do buy one of our products, we want to see a picture of you with it. Because you're beautiful people. We want to see you with our beautiful products. All right, back to the video. All right, if there's anybody still here, well, I just want to say I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for sitting through those 2 videos. Thank you very much if you even consider a donation or possibly buying one of our shirts or our coffee cups or that phone case or that wonderful tote bag. Thanks again, Rose. I love that. That's just the most amazing endorsement, Rose. I absolutely love it. So we're going to wrap things up. Because what happens at this part of the video is I just start saying the same thing over and over again. I mean, I do that in the earlier parts of the video, right? Obviously. 534,100 more now, of course, because people are joining every few seconds. People are joining. I love that. I love that number. I love the fact that it's growing. But you know what? I was happy when we were at 100 people. So can you imagine how happy I am right now? Thank you, folks. Thank you for making this group as amazing as it is. Thank you if you're, thank you for being those few folks that actually watch the video. If there's somebody new today watching, I'd love to hear from you. And if there's somebody that watched from the beginning, I want to hear from you too. I just want to hear from you, folks. Let us know what you're doing today. If you feel like sharing, we'll get back to that, like I mentioned. have yourself an amazing day. Just have an amazing day. And thanks for making me laugh. You make me a better person. I say this every day. I might have to change the ending because it's getting cheesy. But my friends, all the love.